for us today, getting the computers running, making sure our INET stays up and proper for the day. We also have Sam Doan from the Knock. Sam rocking it out. A lot of people in EU knowing Sam. He likes to show his face on that scene as well. Sam keeping the servers up and running, keeping them pretty, and you guys in the game. We have Joe as well, I believe, a little bit of Dominion design as well as champion design, turned champion designer, as he has talent coming out, which I believe Freak will have a spotlight for us quite soon on that, so be sure to check that out. And moving on to our last team, our player on the purple team is Taryn. She is a content release. So whenever something comes out, if it's not right as it comes out, if the game design was okay from Andrew and Taryn didn't release it correctly, you can go ahead and yell at her. And as always, more posts on the forums for Neanderthal. And we're going to be starting this game up quite soon here. Myself and Freak on the mic as usual, yelling it out. Freak looking quite dapper.
Oh, of course. But that's it's my standard role, right? Dapper is an adjective that I would love to use to describe myself. I've not used it before, but I would love if that were a trait that I embodied in the future.
All right.
Yes, so I am Freak, community coordinator. I make videos and stuff. I go to events. I try to make you guys excited about the game, and of course you should be.
And Timo.
And I make you excited
can't
for
deny
Timo.
that.
I do it for Timo, mostly. He's kind of my guy. And Rubikon, of course, player support, takes you out if you need to be banned, and helps you out if you need help.
I will review your account.
Ooh, that sounded threatening.
Yeah.
But it could have been a positive thing. It could have been. It could have been a positive thing. Indeed. But anyway, it is back and time to go into the game. The lineups are there. You can see them on the left-hand side of the screen. We got Karma, Xin Zhao, Kennen, Galio, and Master Yi as blue team. Over on purple, we got Malphite, Ash, Fiddlesticks, Renekton, and Trundle. So, looks like 3 melee fighter dudes, range DPS, and a mage versus a tank dude, 2 melee fighter dudes, a mage, and a support. So a little bit of different lineups. You know, physical damage on both sides, magic damage on both sides, but different compositions of those. So we're going to see how those kind of end up playing out.
And look at this. Actually, we can tell how they're going to kind of run their setup here. If you look in their bases, they're kind of already spread out to either side of the fountain as far as they can go here. You can see the barrier until the Nexus has enough power to generate that the bridge in and let them out, and the Nexus is full to power at 500. They won't be released out into the map. But you can see Malphite looks like he's going to be running down. Sam may be going for that other spot there as they all pillar on the fountain. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. And it looks like Galio may be going down. Very good job there. Galio being able to bulwark, give himself a little bit of health back. Would be a great bottom lane sustain. And a lot of the speed that we see on this team, Karma, Kennen, Yi, not so much speed yet, but they are going to be heading top because they are some pretty main fighters for that team. We're going to have Renekton, Ash, and Fiddle heading up top for the other team. I believe Trundle will be grabbing the drill. He won't be really too effective in that first fight. We'll see how they have to plan this out, Freak. As we begin, we are off on Dominion.
Yeah, and I was just going around on the scenery because I hadn't seen it before, and it's actually pretty awesome. Just going into this corner.
Oh, the outskirts?
Yeah, the outskirts. It's pretty sweet. There's like houses and stuff. It's pretty awesome.
You see mine?
Huh?
You see my house?
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, I'm way up here, a spectator. Of course I can see your house. Anyway, looks like Kennen going to grab up a point right there, and he's going to be supported by Karma, but Trundle coming by with Renekton, and they're going to get them in time. Looks like it's going to be a stop channel, and here they go. Damage output coming by. Xin Zhao really going for the early attacks. Master Yi in the fray as well. And you'll see what they can do. A nice silence there from Fiddlesticks. Going to get pretty much everyone. And Ash really going for the damage. They're going to go for the first blood. Looks like Renekton might go down. Kennen will survive, actually, just barely. And now, Ash, you've been exhausted. You're so incredibly dead. And in fact, yes, you are. So that is a death right there. More pressure coming in here. Fiddlesticks with another good silence. And it's now a lot of pain onto Master Yi. Master Yi gets a shield, though. And, oh, Fiddle, you're going to die.
Yeah, Fiddle gets taken out quite quickly. It looks like this first point finally being captured up top here. And yeah, like you said, Namcat keeping herself alive with that heal from Ash before. A great job there, and was able to just be another body in the fight. And really that matters because it just changes the mentality of the other team. You can get under that turret if it's yours and start fighting. That's just like a fourth person. Even if you're only 3, you have the turret for keep fighting. Get that garrison on. There's a lot of things you can do to help assist that point. It looks like Yi may be caught off guard here. Gets to volley, and that was a first critical Ash passive arrow, and that was some absolute damage. A great shield by Karma, one of the strongest in the game, and does it do what it needs to. He's staying alive. He has about 75 HP left. He takes another one, and that was a crit arrow. Ash from her passive, and it looks like Kismet will go down in this fight as well. The garrison has been thrown up, and they will be able to take this point back into their favor as Kennen goes for the greater relic.
Yep, and good job by Purple Team. They will take that windmill back for themselves. It's been neutralized now, the capture. As you said, Kennen has the greater relic. He should stop and turn around and get this Fiddlesticks, but he's not doing so. I think that's a mistake. He should be interrupting that, but now Jack's last game. Sinjao going to be fighting against this Fiddlesticks. Will knock him up, cancel that Drain channel, but I don't know if he's going to win this fight. Being silenced again. Drain's going to be off of cooldown rather soon, and there it is. He's going to be bad news there. He's going to get the knockup. Yes, they're both getting lower, but it's about time for that Lightning Relic to proc, and he's going to take a lot of damage with the fear. Ash Arrow says hello, picks up that kill from across the map. Nice shot there, Ash. And that's Galio still fighting Malphite. And Galio's actually out pushing, so we'll see if that plays out well or not.
Great job there by Renekton, and you can see, as I said before and earlier, skills like Slice and Dice that just go through champions. Caitlyn's Q, Ezreal's W are very effective for stopping the capture on points since they pass through all of your enemies. And they're going to use that Slice and Dice to stop what was Kennen and Karma up top capturing top point. Very nice job there as they push that aggression off and they continue to do what they want in the map. The 3 and 2 cap, one of the most defaults you'll see, and regular caps you'll see in the game. The 3 points on the right side, those defaults at the top, and the 2 respective ones for the purple side are captured. And that has given them 462 to 444 right now. Very, very close game still, and a very good job by everybody pretty much keeping themselves in lane. Not too many deaths on either team, not that it really matters. It's about 15 seconds in the beginning and 30 at most when you're level 18 for the spawn. So everything is really escalated in speed on Dominion.
Yeah, let's see. So we got a 2-man push now at bottom lane to switch up the strategy a little bit. 2 versus 1 at bot, and that should be really good for blue team. They said, okay, you can have the windmill for now. It's okay, because we're going to make sure we get the boneyard for ourselves. And it's going to be a 3 versus 3 so far. We're waiting for that reinforcement to come in, and there we go. And the capture point objective is going to be the refinery and the windmill. So we're going to see if they can do much about this. They're going to chase down onto Ash. He's taking some damage here. But there comes Crowstorm from the back, doing a lot of damage right now. Karma getting very, very low. The rest of the team quite injured as well. Will Fiddlesticks stick down. It's going to be close. He will, in fact, fall. The silence blink, or the silence goes around, bounces on people, but it's going to be 2 deaths to 1. However, they have pushed out on Malphite. They have neutralized the point, so good job. That push was pretty good. They're going to keep moving on. They're channeling again. Galio's going to go for it, and they could have this one pretty easily.
Yeah, they're really going to be able to push off Malphite quite quickly. Galio doing a very nice job of complementing the offensive Namcat here on Kennen. You know, the capture, you're doing fine right there. Keep him off the point. Looks like we have a little bit of a contesting for the refinery area. And that, you know, a really good position. The quest points are random, but for Purple to have that top one already is a great position to have your quest point on, because it's such an advantage. That's the hardest point to take. Usually it's the biggest fight in the beginning, and thereafter everybody's going for that top defending spot. Kennen with the ulti down bottom. The Garrison just wearing off on that turret. It looks like Galio may go down, and they are going to be able to take this point back. Very nice job by the Angeles sticking with that fight, taking the hits from the turret and allowing Sam to recapture in the process. Top being contested, almost the quest.
Yeah, they're going to get this one. Nice job there. They picked that one up. So it's back to 3. Oh, it's about to be neutralized up at the top, though, actually. So it's going to be, looks like 2 to 2 if they can get a little bit more damage done here. But they've regained that point, so Purple Team back up 3 to 2. And there's the pain. There's the pain. Can they get it in time? If Fear goes off, Master Yi's still trying to chase, but he's got a capture point there. He's got to be careful. Ash Arrow's going to do not a whole lot, actually. And Kizzo's going to channel onto that point. And Ash is pretty close. They might get it in time. He's going to try to follow.
That should be a Yi fight right there. Yi should have gone down to Ash, even taking the death there, not knowing that she was coming. Obviously, we're in spectator mode and we can see everything on the map, but for him to stay in a position would have been way more advantageous. But they still keep it, and they're able to get the quest on that point. Very nice job, as he did stay down there. Mark of the Conqueror now hovering over the head of the blue team. Pretty sweet little buff there, 10% to the abilities and damage. And looks like Renekton right on the other side with the Greater Relic is going to challenge this point. Throws down the Garrison onto Kennen. We're going to see what Namcat can do to defend this point here. It's going to do 80% less damage, so really just a tickle to Renekton. And now it is really on him, putting out that full damage, looking for that Shuriken stun. He will grab the health on the backside. It looks like Kennen's doing all he can to hold this position.
But a friend has come in. Fiddlesticks now going to make that a 1v2. Should try to stop this channel instead of chasing down on Renekton. Looks like actually Joe's going to turn around and go for that one. Will they get the kill? Yes, Master Yi will pick that one up, and he's still on the chase. Fiddlesticks going to take a lot of damage. Silence goes off, but will die anyway. Nice job there by Karma and Master Yi and Kennen overall. Good rotations there. And now Sinjao fighting Ash at the bottom of the map. Ash actually pushing him back for now. See how that one ends up playing out.
Galio going for the drills and is, yes, still being pushed back. Ash trying to do a little creep wave clear to give Zin that deterrent of, you know, I got to farm these creeps, get them up. There's nobody really to push with. You don't want to put yourself out there at the capture point by yourself if you know you're about to get taken out. You want to be able to defend if you can. So playing a very cautious Zin's out, and Kennen right here just to do a little bit of defense. You see the minion wave being pushed quite quickly with the volley, getting an arrow off onto Kennen. Will slow him down, but it's going to keep him under the turret. They will contest this. The minions taking it down quite a bit here. Looks like Kennen will go down. Zinzal's going to have to get out here quite quickly, and it will be a yes, they are contesting the capture point. Can't turn that into another verb.
That's true. That's true. It's going to be pretty close. And the contest looks like it's going to be won by Sinzhao. Nice job. You win the grand prize of holding a capture point. And that's going to be quite successful, actually. So he's going to keep that one. Still up 3-2 is blue team. Actually, they're about to make it 4-1. I take that back. Actually, it is 4-1. So there you go. They didn't take that one. They just took the drill while that fight was going on. Pretty wonderful job by blue team. And they're still up, actually, in this fight, I think, 2-2 with health advantage. And this Fiddle is not going to be happy. He'd rather be in the middle, and it's not going to be enough for him. He will, in fact, drop down. And now Master Yi has shown up. And again, blue team just dominating this game, 383 to 278. They're doing it really, really, really well.
Yeah, they are coming out quite strong in the beginning, and they got that quest up top that was very good for them to have, especially on Windmill, making it even harder for them to grab. They were still hungry enough to get it. All these minions with Kennen right now. Galio coming down, another Zin's out there, and Zin will initiate onto Trundle right here. He may go down. Looks like the turret has been shut off and neutralized. A very good job there by the team as the fight was going on to Zin's out. He was taking damage, but the other team was capturing. Very well complemented in the metagame right there by the players.
Yep, and they're going to get knocked around a little bit right now. Malphite going for the chase, but being slowed so very much by Karma. Trundle has already fallen, and nice job right there. It's 3-1. They're going to make that 4-1 again. It was neutralized for a short time, but they want that. And let's see. Fiddlesticks going for the top cap. They're going to get that one pretty successfully. Ash moving across the map as well. So Galio and Karma, they're going to catch that one and then put it back off, and then hit the speed run, and then find somewhere else to go. They're going to try to help their team out doing cool things. Let's follow Galio. He's going to make his way up towards the top of the map and try to get into a capture. There's no other major combats happening right now. Oh, hello. Malphite showing up against this Kennen, and Kennen not going to be happy with how that turns out. Ash takes him down with a crit, and that's pretty happy. They're going to get this one back. They have their minions nearby. Karma with a backdoor cap, but looks like Renekton fighting too. Not going to be happy.
Wow,
retreat to his capture point.
The sneaky sneak on the drill cap. Great job from Kismet coming on the backside there. Trundle will try to oppose that, but it's really just not enough time there. Karma with that shield, AP ratio just scaling hard, and Trundle really won't be able to do any damage here. Ash is going to go ahead and capture Bond with Mel. They're probably going to move in opposite directions. Yes, there they go. And we'll have to see what happens top. Still held on by Renekton, but it looks like Holly wants to get that point. They're about the same health, but that bulwark should really keep Galio alive for this fight.
Yep, indeed. Looks like Karma going to back off a little bit, taking a lot of damage, though. 1 versus 3 will get that kill. And now Purple Team's going to bring that one back and turn it into a 3 versus 2. No one's going to interrupt this capture on Drill. I like that Trundle animation. He's like, yo, dog, I'm waving my arms around, being cool. It's coming out of his nose or something like that. It's pretty sweet. See right there. Yeah, he's pretty excited with that one. Capturing with his teeth. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, he's going to recall back. Going to go ahead and buy up new items. Looks like, yeah, Force of Nature. Pretty good. Movement speed, magic resist, a little bit of regen. Pretty good stuff. Actually going for a death cap now. That'll be fun.
Renekton coming up to oppose this top capture. Zin coming out of nowhere with a charge there. Very nice job, and it looks like Renekton is forced to fight Yi up top. No, Yi comes down with the ulti to go in, and he loses his life. Looks like a great charge again by Xin Zhao, able to take down Ash. So there we go. We got a 1-for-1, but the majority of the team is now up top. So they may be able to get this capture down bottom. Will Malphite be able to hold off Kennen? It looks like these minions are doing quite a good job of neutralizing the point, and that is going to be great as the next quest has arrived for the bottom 2 points, Quarry and Boneyard.
And of course, on right here, looks like Renekton going to take a fair amount of pain right now. He's getting hit by Galio pretty hard, although their auto attack is the strongest in the world. But Karma, one more hit to get the kill, will shield herself and pick that one up. Fiddlesticks, though, with the Crow Storm, jumping across the wall. Can he pick up these kills in time? Still able to get in range, will pick up Galio. And now Karma trying to stay alive at this point, still control the purple team. So looks like it's going to have to be a retreat there from Kismet. And Fiddlesticks with a great defense right there.
Yeah, doing a really good job. Crowstorm is pretty effective on this map since there are so many tiny spots to hide, but you got to realize once that happens, you are going to be instantly focused, and really, you're only stopping a capture with it, so you got to use it at the right time. Good focus by Xin Zhao. They're able to take him out there, and it looks like they will start to push this bottom lane a little bit as he makes his way down there. The things we have mentioned but haven't lately, there are speed shrines around the map. There are also health relics around the map that somewhat sit behind the capture points as well as in the middle of the town as you mill about the map and try to break line of sight if you're in a team fight or kiting. So you can also deny resources. We saw Malphite pretty much almost full health, and you can be full health, pick up that health shrine. So if